Dude, that makes me want to fuck shit up.
Dude, that gave me fucking chills, man.
Dude.
Like running down my spine.
Dude, it doesn't matter if it was America or any country right now. Any country could be like, we need you to fight for us. And I would be like, okay. Like, I will do it. I will die for this country.
Dude,
it doesn't even have to be America.
Dude, you know what we should do is we should do that for like the intro on YouTube. We should have that fucking song play, and then we have like explosions in the background going as we like are walking towards the camera, like all fucking badass in slow motion.
We're gonna do it holding hands. Remember?
That's
gonna be
we're gonna be holding hands.
Our new promo for me.
We're gonna look like badasses, like fucking Reservoir Dogs, but we're gonna be just holding hands for no reason.
It's the Expendables or whatever. It's like us walking next to each other, right, holding hands as explosions go off. We will fight for you, and we point at the fucking people in the audience. Is that what we're fighting for?
You know what we should do? We should do where we have a laugh track too, like a live filmed in front of a live studio audience.
Can we put laugh tracks in the middle of weird shit like explosions?
Like a laugh track. You're like talking about like a really. I'll do that in editing process. You'll be talking about like, yeah, so my mom left me when I was 2, and I was deserted all alone. I'll be like, wah, wah. Like inappropriate sound effects. That'd be fun.
Right in the middle of shit that's just ridiculous, right? All right, guys. Well,
let's get into this.
Let's get into this bitch. We're gonna try playing an intro on this one, so hopefully that works out.
We have not thought of an intro yet, but it's gonna happen.
Right.
So what? This is 41, number 41, Fuckcast.
This is 41.
Number 41.
It's been a long road.
We're in our fucking midlife crisis.
We have done so much different shit. I'm proud of us because it's progressing. I mean, we don't have an audience, a big audience yet, but it's coming along, and people who have been with us through this shit have kind of watched us grow.
Yeah, we've been doing this for like what, like a full year now, right?
Full year, but maybe a little bit over.
I know there's
crazy,
probably some regulars. So yeah, thanks for listening.
Crazy, because I remember in the first couple episodes we're like, this is retarded. Like, what are we doing right now?
Didn't you say you just recently watched, like, listened to the first one?
I listened to the first one, and it made me crack up. And it just made me crack up because, like, it's still the same show. It's still you and me getting high and talking, and that's all this is. And I found it hilarious. But to go back and listen to the first one when we really had no idea what we were doing or who we were, like our identity, it was hilarious. So,
well,
folks,
I think it also has something to do with the fact that we are comfortable listening to ourselves talk now, and we kind of know we know how it feels to be on hearing yourself talking to an audience, but talking to just you and I.
Right. And what was funny about the beginning of this thing, which is I'm glad it's the end of the year and we're talking about our year in review, which we can talk about the Fuckcast year in review, is that I remember like anything would throw us off. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Like, because
I remember one time my roommate's girlfriend came in to like get her fucking notepad off the desk, and it stopped us dead in our tracks for like 20 minutes.
Well, I'm not sure if people understand what throw off means, because that doesn't happen to us anymore. But in the past, like the first 10 episodes, if something happened, like me and him just talk and we get into a groove, and if something happens, we get so scared that we're like ruining our groove that the Fuckcast would like shut down. Like we would say anything. Like you would hear me talking right now, and then it would just go off air for like a minute, like boo, like no one's saying anything. And that would happen if like a cat jumped by or like something outside happened, like a car alarm or like.
We've recorded a couple episodes outside, and there's been like we used to sit by the fire all the time. But like if someone comes and like interrupts us or tries to ask us a question or something like that, like just don't do it. Leave us alone,
please. We are very like
we'll put like a scrunchie on the screen door or something like that, so everyone knows that we're out here.
There's a Fuckcast going on.
Hey! Didn't you see the fucking scrunchie?
Gentleman's honor. All right, you leave that fucker alone.
Get out of here.
Get out of here.
Just get out, leave the house.
But we're strong now. I bet someone could walk in right now. And how much would someone have to do to interrupt us now?
Well, listen, I think it would be like, okay, so we need to listen to like the DVD commentary on a DVD or something like that. It's just the two people. You don't ever hear them interacting with people around the stage, you know?
Right.
It's not like, hey, man, you got a sandwich, or like, give me a fucking coffee.
Right.
Like
they put them in a room.
Yeah, and it's only the two people can hear each other, and it's because you get distracted easy. And when you ask someone a question, like we used to have Brad would be
or anybody
be money.
Somebody. Yeah.
Well, it was funny because if he was in the room, I want him to have a microphone or wanted to be able to record him. So
you want to hear what they have to say, right?
Yeah.
We learned a hard lesson. That's like don't do that.
No, but it's like Howard Stern though. I mean, it'd be nice to have someone kind of off camera, just kind of to just be there for questions.
Well, the right person, right?
Yeah, someone or like if we're talking and you go, what the fuck do you think about that, sound guy?
And then the radio shows do that, but we haven't found that person who doesn't fuck us up, because we do get into this kind of weird like
Yeah, they would
back
have
and
to just
forth
be
groove.
like doing what they do and just kind of listening to us,
Right.
like playing fucking SimCity
Well,
and listening to us.
We tried that. If you listen to the first 13 episodes or whatever, 14 episodes, it's with other people. Me and him were doing it with other people, except for like the first 2, right? And then we started bringing in other people, and that didn't work. And now for a long time we've been doing it just you and me, which I think is great. But we might still add in that next level person who once in a while we like bounce off an idea or
it'd be
something like
nice,
that.
to have someone else's
Some tits.
perspective. Yeah.
We want tits.
Yeah, we want
Let's not-
we want a hot female intern to set up all the cables and stuff like that, to give us our headphones, bring us our coffee. We're gonna have a like a coffee station set up here. If a guest comes in, we'll offer them coffee and water and maybe like caviar or something like that.
We basically just want to ride her to popularity. Like if we could get the hottest bitch ever, and then she's on the Fuckcast, and then we could it's like this bitch and 2 fucking idiots, and then we could and then people will realize that we are the show. I'm not saying she's the show. I'm just saying we're gonna pretend that she is, and then when people realize we're the stars and we're the meat, this is what the people are eating. They're eating you, Evan. They're not eating this hot chick. She's just for show. That's what we need.
Yeah, we don't want someone that's to try to take over like fucking Gwen Stefani and No Doubt.
Are we gonna get taken over?
We're gonna get no doubted.
It's Gwen's radio show. Starring with guest
with McKay and Evan also.
with guest McKay and Evan. It's like right at the end, real quick.
Yes.
We talk for an hour.
We're the
She doesn't
stars.
say
She
anything.
doesn't say anything.
We should have let's get a hot girl and she never says anything. Like it'll be an inside joke. It's like McKay, Evan, and like Tiffany. And Tiffany's hot as fuck, and all her pictures are with us and stuff like that. But on the show, she never says anything. Ever.
Maybe she's like the face of the Fuckcast. So like every time we need like a sexy girl to be on the picture to try to like lure in viewers, we're like,
That's what I'm saying.
Just get like some cleavage.
Yeah.
Tiffany's hot as shit.
But then it would be funny if she never says anything ever on the show. Like this would be Tiffany's role, is to just fucking bring him in.
Well, I got a surprise for everyone right now. Tiffany is actually joining us right now.
Welcome, Tiffany.
Welcome, Tiffany. You're not saying anything.
You're
and
doing
also
great. You're doing great.
Oh, you're taking your top off. That's really cool.
Tiffany, you're so hot.
Tiffany,
You're
just bounce. Should I motorboat him? Yeah. Hold on.
Do it. That was perfect.
That was nice.
That was nice. I'll get you later.
All right. Oh,
Okay,
we should talk that we have also, since the first one and throughout the years, we've definitely got a little bit more of a streamlined system of recording ourselves.
Yeah, we're working on making. I think what we really want to do is take this thing to the next level, and we got some mics, we got some headphones.
Yeah, we made a purchase. We got a little Santa brought us 2 microphones and 2 cables and headphones.
We were good
and stuff.
boys. I was a good boy. Evan was a good boy, and we got some
we were
gifts
good.
from Santa Claus.
So we're doing it for you guys.
Doing it for you. Remember the image of us fucking with the fucking
Holding hands,
explosion,
piggyback
holding
rides.
hands, and then a laugh
Yeah.
track, and then we do it for you.
Yep.
We fight for you.
All right. So let's talk about our years. This is the end of the year. We have 1 day left of
Okay.
2013. Give me a little walkthrough for your year this year. Any high points or low points?
I've had a lot of high points and a lot of low points. It's been a year for me. I would have to say, bar none, 2013 has been the craziest year of my life. I don't know if a lot of
none.
yeah, I don't know if a lot of people know that, like, which year was like one of the best years of their life. 2013 was one of the best years of my life.
Bar none.
Unless my life gets continually more crazy, which I am anticipating. But thus far, 2013 was the best year of my life. I fucking did so much shit. I traveled. I went to Burning Man. I went to EDC for the first time. I met a lot of great people. Like, my career is kind of hitting its stride. I'm doing fun things like the Fuckcast with you, like hanging out with people I just love to be around. Like, I don't have any downtime. Fucking, and I had a lot of great women in my life this year. It's been fun.
That's awesome. I mean, that's all you can really ask for any kind of year. It's just that you have a good year. It actually stands out. You know, when you look back, you're gonna go, 2013, man. A lot of fun times that year.
That year was fucking nutty bar. I mean, I'd be like,
I mean, there's only a couple years in my life where I can go, oh yeah, 1996 was a moment for me.
well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. In 2013, I'm saying for my life, but even just with you, like, 2 moments I can say is we went to EDC for the first time together, life-changing event, and we went to Shelter Cove together, life-changing event. That's 2 fucking, like, and those are both in 2013. You know what I mean? That's like, and I had maybe 5 or 6 events I went to this year that I was like, what is happening to my brain right now? It is ripped in half.
It's
like
too good.
It's too good. This is a movie. You know what I mean? Shit like that. So that's if I hope more years are like that, but you can't predict it. But you know.
Well, I think that's it's you don't really know how good a year can be until you have that good year. So I think now you're going to be a little bit more conscious about knowing what you want to do, and if you want to continue going to Burning Man and EDC and stuff like that. Now you just know that that's something you want in your year. You want to be able to go there. So I think once you have a really good year like that, you kind of set the bar a little bit higher, and as long as you try to maintain, that's all you can really ever do. I mean, certain circumstances are obviously going to happen, if you have a death in the family or something like that, it brings it down. But those are unforeseen things. But you can pretty much you can pretty much choose how your year is going to go by what you do.
Yeah, you're right. Like, and that's I think a good point is because this year I was like, fuck it, dude. I'm just doing everything. Like, I'm just gonna go do everything. Like, I'm not gonna lie to people. I'm gonna go do events. I'm gonna go have fun. I'm gonna party. I'm gonna drink. I'm gonna take drugs. But then it wasn't just that's what made my year great. It was that I did serious stuff too. I was like, I'm gonna get my business together. I'm just gonna make everything fucking awesome. So you're right. Like, this is one of the first years that I really was like, I'm just gonna have fun and get shit done. You know what I mean? And I did, and it's been a good year. And if I can repeat that process, then barring catastrophic things like people dying or something like that, I'm pretty excited about the future.
Well, I mean, another thing you didn't really mention also is, I mean, you've lost a lot of weight and you feel a lot healthier now too. That's a pretty big thing, I think.
Which is making a lot of I think that is a big thing. A point also is that I'm not just trying to say, oh, you need to lose weight or you fucking won't. Your life will suck. But what happened to me is a lot of people know is I lost 100 pounds, and that has really changed my confidence level my confidence in myself. So I think that's a big combination was that I started like, oh, fuck it. I want to have fun. I'm confident. I'm happy. I want to go do things now. Whereas before I would like stay in my room, just want to be by myself and stuff. So that has come together with me going to these events and having fun is that I was a more happier, confident person.
And I would also like to point out that your dancing has got a lot sexier as well.
I'm trying to up the game. You know what I mean? Like, I've gotten past that awkward, like, you're a white guy, can't be like sexy, like, because I'm at heart like a nerd and I like nerdy stuff, and so I grew up not like really caring about how I looked as much and didn't really try to be fashionable. So it's still awkward to me, but I'm trying to be more black, basically.
Well, I think the biggest thing is that when someone looks awkward dancing, it's because they feel awkward.
Right.
So I think that if you just try dancing and feel if you feel like you're stiff or awkward and try something different.
I don't want
maybe
you to
loosen up or tighten up a little bit. Like, I think you have to feel comfortable dancing, and then you don't really worry about how other people think that you feel.
And you know what helps is tell the people what we did a couple nights ago. Not fully, but how long did we dance for in our own house, you and me?
Jesus Christ. Christmas night was a crazy night. It was a very interesting night to remember. But we ended up taking some drugs and basically just kind of hanging out in the house, and we put some
fucking danced.
We put some crazy music on, and we were just fucking dancing in the living room
for 4 hours.
For like 4 hours. We were like marching around the house. We had
we were doing drum circles
we had
and shit.
a conga line at one point.
But how great was it?
There was another person there doing the robot and like just doing like fucking Michael Jackson dancing.
How fun was it though?
Oh, it was the most fun I've ever had. It was a blast. It was the best Christmas ever.
It was the best Christmas for me too. It's just because usually you get the typical shit. You spend it with family, and it's kind of like whatever. I didn't get what I wanted, or I did get what I wanted, and all the joy is gone. I'm already over this new computer. You know what I mean?
Well, you get to the point where your life is kind of beginning, whether it's with a girlfriend or significant other. But there's a point where you go, I'm not going to my parents' house and being home for the holidays. I am home because now I have my new family. So when you get to a certain age, I feel like I am my own home right now. I don't feel like the little boy who's like, oh, I want to go home to my parents' house. Like I recognize now that they have their own home,
right?
And I have my own home, and it's kind of like it doesn't feel like when I don't feel like I'm at home at their house. I feel like I'm just at their house.
And so we fucking did what we wanted to do on a holiday, and we fucking danced. And I don't know what the point of saying how much we danced. I was just saying that you were saying you're awkward if you feel awkward dancing, but I think it helps at home to like just do it with your friends. Yeah. And we all know we look ridiculous. And then once you get past the point of feeling ridiculous, then you actually start looking good. You know what I mean? 'Cause you're into it.
Another big point I think is that when we go out and we really dance a lot, we're around people that are very like-minded.
Right.
And I remember one time when we went to Las Vegas to the nightclub, we didn't really feel
Sucked.
comfortable because everyone it was a fucking nightclub. No one gave a shit about the music. They were
It
just
was-
trying to stab with their penis a
In my
young
opinion-
lady on the dance floor.
In my opinion, without getting too specific, we dealt with two groups of people at the nightclub. Both we didn't like, which is the people who are fucking too cool and just are there to fuck each other
Yeah.
and drinking, and then the people who were on the floor who just were like bros and just like shoving each other around and shit, rather than like letting. It was like
Yeah. So
It was-
if you're trying to dance at a place like that, you're gonna feel like you're being watched and critiqued because that's what everybody does on the dance floor in a nightclub. But when you go to a festival or when you go to like a really cool electronics concert,
just get loose.
Everyone there's having a good time. They don't care.
Just get fucking loose.
And I think you should focus when you go to a place like that. Focus on yourself more than focus on other people. You know,
Right.
and that's gonna bring the whole vibe down.
And from the beginning of the year to the end, at the beginning I did not dance at all. Probably I like maybe bobbed my head in the car and stuff. And now like watch me in my car, like I get fucking nuts. It's a little embarrassing, but you know I just do. It feels good, and it's helped me with my confidence a lot to be able to go out and just, all right, you know, fuck it, whatever. You know what I mean? Have that kind of mentality.
Exactly. I think that's kind of one of the points I was gonna make about my year is that I was doing things that feel good and things that I like doing, and eliminating the things I don't like doing or don't feel good doing. Like I didn't do a whole lot of photography this year, compared to other years, just because I didn't.
You weren't into it.
I wasn't really into it. I wasn't really
Yeah.
having fun, and I'm not just gonna do it because I feel like I have to.
Right.
If I don't want to set up photo shoots and spend 5 days editing photos and stuff for picky ass people for photos that maybe aren't really even interesting to me, then that's a job, and I should be getting paid for that. But if I'm not, then it just feels like I'm getting taken advantage of.
Yeah, and I totally get that. Like a lot of photography for me, the same thing is that I started going away from setting up certain things because it's just like it wasn't fun anymore. You know what I mean? Like editing, I used to edit it long times, and now I don't want to do that anymore. So like I kind of get where you're coming from on that you were like, you know, what? If I don't want to set up a shoot with this same girl that I've shot 10 times, I'm just not gonna do it. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah. Well, and it's the same typical kind of stuff you deal with, and you know, I've been changing a lot of things in my life this year. I mean, I think 2013, kind of like you were saying, was one of the best years. I think 2013 was one of my best years.
Well, that's
Followed very closely by 2012.
Jesus.
Because I had really
2 in a row.
Well, that's what I'm saying is I had a really good 2012, and I remember at the end of the year I was like, how am I gonna fucking top 2012? I went to Australia, I went to this, and I did this, and I did that, and then 2013 happened, and I was like, I had the best time of my life. It was great, you know. I was in charge of my own life. I was older, I was wiser, and I eliminated the things I didn't want to do, and I added some things in my life that I did want to do. Like I don't think anybody on the podcast here knows it, but I'm building a custom motorcycle from 1975.
Yeah,
And
it's badass now.
No, it's getting there, but everything I'm doing right now is I have to learn. So it's a long process, but it feels really cool because I can actually make stuff now. I can look at my bike when I'm done and say I built that with my bare hands.
Yeah. I don't have anything manly like that. I mean, I wish I could build things, but it's just not a craft that I have the time to fucking, like, it'd be nice to make birdhouses. It'd be nice to make fucking motorcycles.
Yeah, dude.
Which one should I pick, birdhouses or motorcycles?
I think I feel like I can keep a good lid on the motorcycles. I don't know how to build a birdhouse, so.
Have you ever gone to, where's that place in, it's like in the north in Flagstaff where you can visit and it's just like a guy who builds like $30,000 birdhouses. It's like the best birdhouses in the world. I want to be better than that guy.
In Flagstaff?
Fucking Sedona, I think, something like that. It's a dude who like
Tell
builds.
you what. Why don't you get into building birdhouses and I'll go? I don't know. Maybe accidentally start a fire at his house.
Okay, well, I don't want to burn him to the ground. I'm just gonna beat him at his own game. You don't need to aid me. What I think we can do to outdo him is start a partnership like motorcycle birdhouses or something like that.
Oh, dude, what if there's a birdhouse on the front of your motorcycle by the headlights so that when birds are flying around, they can actually stop and like get a ride somewhere. They don't have to flap their wings as much.
We could do that. We could do birdhouses that are in the backyard that just look like motorcycles.
Oh, like a chopper.
Like a chopper that's a birdhouse in your backyard.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of
that'd be pretty cool.
That's how we take over the world. Birdhouse Motorcycles, Inc. All right. Let's get on top of that.
So what else about 2013 was a staple for you, or did you have any low points or anything else you wanted to bring up, or any accomplishments?
Well, I mean, I know we talked about all the high points, and there's not always just high points. There was low points, which I don't really want to talk about. You know what I mean? No one wants to
No,
talk
I mean
about that shit.
nobody wants to talk.
We're
about
not on
that.
a depressing show here. You know, we're trying to provide entertainment. But every year has low points, and the future's gonna fucking have low points. But I'm kind of at the point now in my life and age, I think, where it's just like I get past them really quickly. Like I don't really dwell on anything too much, and shit happens, and I'm like, all right, well, fuck it. You know what I mean? Like,
Would you say you had more or less low points than last year?
I don't know. I'm kind of like an equal type guy, but I had so much fun this year because I think it's that. I mean, you can't avoid shitty things like your car breaking or someone getting injured or like stuff with job and money, and you can't like you can do your best to get rid of those problems, but there's always going to be something there. Like I think in an equal amount. But the sooner you fucking are like, whatever, dude, that's life. Let me deal with it. I'm gonna deal with it, and then I'm gonna move on to something positive, and that's just how I deal with things. And so I wouldn't say that there's less or more, but I get past them super quick, and I just focus on positive shit and deal with that.
I think that's a good way to live life, man.
Boom,
Boom.
bam, take that.
Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am.
The 10 people who just got their life changed by Evan and McKay's fucking musings of 2013. So let me ask you. Let's get to something a little wacky. What 2014? What's something fucking fun that you like? Not that you've done before. Like, what's a goal? Like, if you hit a home run in 2014, what would be awesome for you?
What would my home run be?
Yeah. What is not just crazy, like not winning the lottery or something, but like what are you aiming for in 2014? You'd be like, all right, I'm fucking trying for that.
I would like to move away from Arizona, not because of I want to change. I want something different in my life.
You're trying to go to like Portland or something.
I'm
right?
thinking like a Portland or an Austin
Or San Francisco.
or Denver, Colorado, or something like that. I don't know. I think I've been in Arizona for a long time,
Yeah.
and I think I'd like to move somewhere else and just kind of see the world on a different perspective.
Well, I did that from Florida to Arizona, and it does. It changes your fucking life. It really does. Like a lot of things change when you move, unless you're like in a career or something like that, which you are not. You know what I mean? Like you're looking kind of like you're going in a couple different directions, trying to figure out what you really want to pour yourself into, and you haven't gotten there yet. So a new city might really jumpstart that shit. You might.
Yeah, I think so. So I think I don't see it being anything but positive.
Right.
Because even if I go somewhere and I say, you know what, after a year I really don't like it, or 6 months I want to move back, that's even a good experience to just know that I prefer Phoenix or Arizona.
Yeah, what are you leaning towards?
I'm kind of leaning towards Portland, but
What the fuck is going on in Portland that you're leaning towards Portland? Because when you came to me in my room, you're like, "Hey, I'm going to Portland." I was like, "Oh, what's going on there?" You're like, "No, yeah, nothing." I'm like going to check it out, and I'm like, you said something, but it wasn't like, oh, like a family member, like you weren't going to a family meeting, you weren't going like to check out. You just kind of like picked it. I don't even know why you picked it.
I've never really been there, and I wanted to just go and kind of experience it. And,
I thought that was hilarious. I was like, okay, sounds good, man. Have fun in Portland.
You don't think before you wanted to move somewhere you would check it out first?
No, I didn't.
Like if I was like, hey, McKay, you're gonna move into Chicago right now, you wouldn't go, well, hold on, man, do I even want to go to Chicago? Like it could fucking suck there.
Well, the reason I came to Arizona was because like a friend lived here, and he was like, he convinced me. You know what I mean? I didn't need to see it. I just knew I was going there. You know what I mean? Like in your soul right now, is it like Portland? Are you moving to Portland?
I don't know.
You're gonna go check out other places? Because San Francisco is fucking expensive, but super awesome.
Oh yeah.
What happened in Portland that sang to your heart that you were like, oh, I want to go?
It's just I got a really good vibe from the city, and it's
From what though?
Just I don't know, just from the I mean, for one thing, it was kind of just nice and overcast and a little bit drizzly, but not like pouring rain. And I like that because I just had a hot fucking summer down here in Phoenix at 120 degrees outside. So it was nice to have some place where it was kind of like cool to bundle up.
Are you trying to gauge like how much shit you're gonna not like after it gets old? Like when I travel, I'm like, oh, San Francisco, so pretty and stuff. Oh, but like, wouldn't you get fucking sick of like the traffic situation and maybe the rain and like? Were you thinking about that when you were looking in Portland? Where you're like, okay, this is cool, but this might get fucking old.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I was definitely surveying the scene, and I was like, yeah, I really don't. The rain does kind of irritate me and bother me.
Right.
You know, like, would that be a big deal for me or not? So,
And
I
what
don't know.
about?
I don't know, man. I don't have any set stone. Nothing set in stone at all for next year. I don't know where
But that
I'm
would be a
going
home
or
run.
if I'm going.
But that's like your main goal, to just get the fuck out of Arizona.
Yeah, I mean, that could be moving to Australia or something like that. That could just
Jesus
be-
Christ!
I'm just saying, like, I want to
That
make
would be
some kind of a
insane.
change.
That would be insane.
I definitely want to make some kind of a change.
Jordan wants to go to fucking like the middle of the forest. So like like I mean, are you gonna go travel to a bunch of places to check them out first, and then be like, "Yep, I'm going there."
I don't know.
What's next on the list?
I don't know. You're asking me all these questions. I don't know.
I'm curious. It's fucking. I've done it before. I was like, "Oh, I'm just fucking moving to Arizona." People are like, "Why?" I'm like, "I don't know, man. I need a fucking change, dude. I need a goddamn change. I'm living in my room by myself, playing EverQuest every night. That's what happened to me. So I was like, time to get out. Time to get out."
Well, I don't know. I could see myself staying in Arizona and maybe just kind of arranging my situation a little bit so I could, be a little bit happier with my job situation and maybe do a little bit more of the creative stuff. Like if I moved into a place of my own with a garage where I could set up like a motorcycle shop. I think that'd be something nice for me to kind of make a change somehow. Some kind of a change, but nothing like drastic, I guess, but just something where I can feel a little bit happier about my situation and where I'm at.
What did I hear from? I heard from a waiter in Florida in a Cuban restaurant while eating a steak, medium rare, but he cooked it rare, and some delicious mashed potatoes. But he said, my mom said something to him, and he said, "Progress, not perfection," which I think is great. Like, because you're trying to progress, you know what I mean? But you're kind of like not aiming for something specific. So it's not like, I need this perfect place. I need to live in San Francisco right now, and my career will be better. You're just like, I want to change. I want to progress a little bit.
But I also feel like I'm a very adaptive kind of person. So if I was in Portland, I think I would just kind of adapt to that and just be used to it. I wouldn't have a hard time. I'm not like I'm set in stone. I'm like, oh, my allergies and this and that. I can't be in a place where it snows. I don't really have anything like that. So I think I'm pretty adaptive, and I don't really have any restrictions. But I think I kind of have an idea in my mind of some like the kind of the vibe from a town I'd like to move to, like an artistic kind of town, or something that's a little bit more, I don't know, just something that has a little bit more of the art industry and is good for creatives and young people like myself that want to maybe start a business or something like that. Anyways, I think we should talk about something else. We got all sorts of things to talk about.
You don't want to get deep.
2014.
You don't want to get deep about ourselves.
No,
these people don't want to know.
they don't care.
They don't care.
No.
This could be the episode where they learn about you, and then all the funny stuff is kind of like funnier because why I find you
like they know us now.
Yeah, because why I find you funny is because I fucking know you. So if people know your situation, then they're like, "Oh, that was funny. He is a piece of shit."
You think
and
people?
I know he's a
you
piece
think
of shit.
people that don't know me don't think I'm funny?
Absolutely not.
They're like, listen, Evan's terrible, but just get to know him a little bit, and he'll be hilarious.
Like you're the line that people say this about. Like a lot of girls get this. Like, I didn't like her when I first met her, but now she's awesome. You know what I mean?
People say that about me?
I say that about you every day.
Fuck that guy. But after hanging out with him for a while, he's actually okay.
Yeah, right. Within an hour of knowing you, you were reading a fucking IHOP menu with a Sean Connery voice. Fell in love. It was love at first sight. I was just like, who the fuck is... You busted out Dragon Claw at your fucking house, or Dagger Claw. I'm like, what the...
Yeah, man.
Who the fuck is this guy?
I fucking reeled you in, man.
Yeah.
I had you hook, line, and sinker from the start, man.
The only thing that was missing is some candles and some rose petals, and you would have had my man virginity. You fucked up.
Is that your goal for 2014?
My manginity? To lose my manginity? Is that even a word?
It is now. You just go to prison and you lose your manginity. I don't know if that's been made up before. I feel like it has to have.
Oh my God.
Made up.
That's the name of this episode.
Manginity.
Is manginity. I've been looking for the right man
to take my manginity. So you were asking me about any kind of goals or things I really want to like a push for 2014. Do you have anything? Do you want to?
Yes.
Get in better fitness and shape, or do you want to?
Yeah, all that bullshit. The same stuff everyone says. I want to get in better shape. Blah blah blah. But what I really want to focus on doing is part of what made me so happy in 2013 was being able to do whatever I wanted to do when I wanted to do it. Barring like expensive rich shit. Like I don't think I'm ever gonna be a rich motherfucker. Like, oh, we went fucking to nice clubs and fucking had a nice car. Like, I don't think I'm ever gonna be a baller.
Hey, we're gonna fly into EDC in my fucking private jet.
But I've gotten to the point where I know what makes me happy, and I've found like cheap ways to do it, like go to music festivals or hang out with friends. And what gets in the way of doing more of that is like having a regular job or something like that. So my goal is to generate income without like spending tons of time doing it, like not having a 9 to 5. So I want to sell more art, basically, because then I am allowed to do whatever I want, and I have enough to pay my bills and go do shit with friends.
And you're your own boss,
right? And I'm kind of like in the middle. Like I'm almost there, but there's a lot of kinks that need to be worked out that I'll be focusing on. And once I can do that, then I think I'm set. That would be real nice to get going in 2014. Is it?
Well, I think my advice would just be, just always be pushing forward. Just every single day has got to be some kind of progress.
Right.
And, try not to flatline or just skip it, because if it's your only job for the entire day, you really don't take days off. Like every day is a funny headline on your page or selling an artwork or making some kind of a step to progress.
Yeah, it's all part about generating traffic. So I'm always on it. I'm always trying to, that's what a lot of people don't get as part of doing the page like that, is that you have to be on it all the time. Like, progressing. Yeah. Otherwise it stops and you lose money. So that's my goal.
Do you think after kind of doing that you appreciate it more when other people do that, like on your Facebook page and stuff?
What do you mean when I see it being done when other people are on social media?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. If I'm shooting a model, like, and we're out and like I've shot a couple of girls who have double, triple the amount of people that follow me, and they're on their phone constantly, and I think their friends might get angry about them or something, but I get it. Like, this is their job. This is how they live. She has to update these people to keep traffic flowing, and so I don't like. I'm on my phone all the time. When I'm with people, if they're on their phone all the time, I think you and me get this really well, is that if we're watching a movie or something, we're on our phone all the time. Like we're checking Reddit or we're checking something, and it's not a big deal. It's when you get those people who are like, get off your phone. Get off your phone and enjoy my company. Like, listen to what I'm saying. It's like, bitch, this is not how the world works anymore. We're all like, if we're chilling and smoking, like part of your phone is part of your like social atmosphere. It's
Dude,
like,
and we're always like saying like, oh man, check this fucking video out or something like that. So it's just, I think that our generation, you and I, have kind of seen the before and after of where we're at now. But I think kids nowadays, you can't get mad at a 14-year-old kid because that's all they've ever known.
That's just
they've never had to take a shit without a phone.
It's terrible.
Yeah, yeah.
I use a book.
Back in the old days, we used to have like
shit without a phone.
have like a book of like fun facts or something like that, or
dude,
a crossword puzzle.
You just came up with another great saying. It's if someone's doing something that's retarded, you could be like, it's like shitting without a phone, or like you're talking about something that old technology, like someone's showing you like a fucking something that used to be with cars or something. You're like, that's like fucking shitting without a phone, man.
Dude, that's like my teacher. I remember in fucking math, my teacher would say, "You better learn how to do this because you're never going to be carrying around a calculator in your pocket all day." Suck it.
Suck my dick, Miss Rogers.
Yeah.
You fucking bitch. I do carry around a fucking calculator all day.
I've got fucking Wolfram Alpha. I've got Wikipedia.
Dude, I'm not going to shit you. Like growing up, I was really good at math, and now I'm fucking awful at it because I just don't have to do it anymore. Like, you rarely really have to do math anymore these days,
No, I mean, the most math you have to really do without using like like I'd say like if you're putting a deposit in the bank or something like that, you're writing stuff out. Like, it's just all simple math.
It's just all simple math. I don't know any complicated math these days. I'm really bad at it. But a lot of people will say, "Oh, that's stupid." I'm like, I think computers have just freed human brains to not worry about things that they used to have to worry about. Like, if you used to have to do math and that would take brain power, and now a machine does it for you, you have brain power to do other things. You know what I mean? Like, be creative and shit like that.
Whack off.
You have time to whack off. You don't have to do fucking calculus anymore. Yeah. It's like, why do multiplication when you could just beat off to UJIS or something like that? If the machines allow you to jack off, okay? That's all that I'm really saying, people. Evan pinpointed it. More porn, less math is really the agenda of the singularity.
So do you think like fucking websites like Pornhub are like, hey, we're gonna release a calculator app for a productivity app for the iPhone?
That's pretty deep Illuminati shit you just came up with. It's like, you think the porn industry is fucking on top of advancing technology also?
I think they control it.
We need to get these new processors out quickly.
Apple, we want you to come out with a really high definition screen because we're gonna start making sure our websites.
We're gonna launch a new fucking line of porns, and they need to be ready to go.
Yeah, fucking holograms are next, man.
That's holograms are here.
Dude, that'd be sick to have your phone just sit on the have your phone sit up on the like a desk or something like that. It'd just be your computer screen on your phone, like a hologram.
That would be ridiculous. I want folding phones is what I want in 2014.
A flip phone.
No, folding, like the new OLEDs that are like paper.
Yeah.
You can just like unfold them and it's a larger screen. That's
What
what
if,
I'm looking
what
for.
if you could have one of those, but you wrap it up like a fucking old timey scroll? And
Yeah,
just
you'd
have in
whip
your
it out.
pocket? You have it like in a
Henceforth.
fucking. You have it like in a tube, like a tube used to like a PVC pipe tube that you used to keep your pogs in.
Right.
It's just like a piece of paper that you just roll out, and you're like, oh hey, here's everything I need to do.
Fucking giant ass 46-inch computer screen or something like that, like out of your pocket. Is
Like
what
you're looking at a fucking blueprints on the hood of your
Yes.
car.
You just put it on the floor and it's like the fucking main fucking control center. All right, so let's get into the real topic, which is tomorrow's fucking New Year's, and we asked some people to give us some New Year's topics, and tomorrow night we'll be dancing. And getting silly.
we're gonna be going down to a music venue or whatever, and we're gonna just be dancing our asses off.
Yeah, it's
Are we gonna dress up? I feel like I'm gonna dress up nice.
God damn, I don't know.
I'm gonna put like a sport
put
coat
some-
on. I think
I'm
I'm gonna
gonna-
wear a sport
I'm gonna
coat.
put pants and a dress shirt on. That's what I'm doing.
Might be a little chilly out.
Yeah, you know, you gotta make sacrifices
We'll
to
be
look.
we'll be dancing.
Yeah. All right. So user suggestions. First one from some bitch is called. She says, "I'm staying in and going to bed early." So we will not be doing that. Why would someone do that? Are they depressed? It's like, go
I've
the
had-
fuck out.
I've had days where
You just stay in on New Year's.
I had a New Year's where I didn't do that, and it was just
You
It
stay
was-
home
it-
and watch the ball drop. It's like
no. I don't know. I just didn't really.
you didn't
I
even
hadn't-
watch the ball drop. What did you do? Did you turn off all the lights and like curl up
No,
and cry?
I
or
mean, I don't think so. I mean, it was me and Sarah McLachlan all night long, and a box of tissues.
and like watching fucking some show or something, watching Sex
Like
in the,
the
City.
Notebook.
Yeah. Watching the Notebook, watching
watching-
Titanic.
I'll never let go, Jack.
Oh, you know which one you need to watch on New Year's is the one with Billy Crystal and Meg Ryan, because it ends.
Oh yeah. When
It-
Harry Met Sally.
When Harry Met Sally ends on, isn't it end on New Year's Eve, or is it like a fucking is it a party or something?
I don't know,
It's
been
New
a while.
Year's.
It's been a while since I've seen that.
I think when Harry Met Sally ends on New Year's, and I forgot the famous line, but it's really good.
We should watch that next.
When Harry Met Sally,
Yeah.
it's fucking good.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm a man, and I still have my manginity.
We'll hold hands.
and,
while we
we'll
watch
hold
it.
hands, and we'll watch fucking When Harry Met Sally. It'll be brutal, but
I think that'll be awesome because we just reviewed stupid movies. It'd be nice to review like a good
a
movie.
romance.
Yeah, like the
alright.
original rom-com.
I'm down. Let's
the
do
original rom-com.
it. The original rom-coms, like Casablanca.
Yeah. So what's her name's not going out? Who cares?
Fuck
Next.
you, bitch. Go out. All right, Jessica Kind. We all know her. She said she's got a couple. They're all good, so we'll do it. Midnight Kisses. Have you gotten one of them? Last year, I know you did.
Dude,
I
last year
know
the
yous
girl with the
did.
sequins.
Yeah.
She was fucked up on something major, but
Doesn't matter.
I kissed her though.
Got that shit down. I kissed some random girl too. I don't know. I didn't know her. It hit 12 o'clock and I looked at her and she looked at me and I was all right. Let's do this. And she fucking did it.
Dude, that's the worst though. Is like 11:30, just kind of scouting around. You want to make
Scouting
sure
around.
Yeah,
Oh, you
I'm-
shifted over to like
I'm just thinking like you don't want to be standing around a bunch of dudes, you know, if you don't want to kiss a guy.
Wait. It's not like one's gonna force you to. You don't have to kiss someone.
It might. But
They might grab
someone
you?
Might just grab you.
If you think you're that cute, someone's just gonna fucking grab you.
Well, what I'm
'cause
saying is,
think
I
you're safe.
try to go with the flow, but if I'm just at a club or something like by myself or at an event or something like that, you kind of want to keep yourself around people that are potentials.
Potential girls shift over there, be like, yo, just.
She may
But you
not-
gotta dance so she doesn't thinking like, and don't try to try to be slick. Just entertain the possibility, and then when it's 11:59, you really make that. Do you wait till 11:58, 11:57, or like do you really get in her grill? Kind of like I'm here.
I think
I'm
what
a
you should-
man.
I think what you got to do is you got to play it cool. I think women can smell fear, and if you're nervously trying to edge closer to a chick because she thinks you're gonna kiss in about 5 minutes,
Don't
she's
thi-
probably not gonna be into it.
Yeah,
if
you
you're
do.
if you're dancing with her and stuff like that, and all of a sudden you're just like, oh hey, 5 seconds.
5 seconds.
I guess
Guess
we're stuck here. You can't leave now.
You could, if you danced good enough and you were funny enough, you could just be like, if you just go up on her like an hour before and she's having a good time with you, and then you just fucking, hey, I gotta kiss somebody. You're fucking mine.
See, I think that getting a kiss on New Year's Eve is kind of like Groundhog's Day for me. Because I feel like if my year starts off with a kiss, then I think I'm gonna have a good year.
All right, and if you don't get a kiss tomorrow, then it's
gonna be fucking
it's a bad omen.
It's gonna be a shitty year.
It's like fucking rain showers. All right, well I'm gonna try to get one. You try to get one. We'll see how it goes. All right.
All right.
Promise on that.
Yeah. Promise you won't try to kiss me, you fucker.
I told you had your chance to get my Manginity and you lost it. I'm not kissing you. Okay. You needed rose petals and candles. It would have been over. Okay. Resolutions. I think we went over that, right? Sorta. Give me a stupid. Don't give me a good one. Give me a dumbass resolution you want to stop doing. Like something retarded.
I'm gonna eat better. I really want to eat better. I eat garbage.
Worse.
I don't eat garbage, but I eat like fast food and stuff.
Worse one. Something
Worse one?
stupider. Yeah, like mine would be like I really need to get myself into a pair of jeans that has the right length. Like that is a big like all my jeans are fucking too short or too long. I need the right goddamn length. That's a resolution for me. I really want to do that for a while. I need to focus and get that done. Get some nice fitting jeans.
That's very specific. I think you got to set realistic goals for your resolutions.
I asked you for a retarded one though. I just thought of that top of my head. Go ahead.
Okay, so there's this part of my truck that fell off, and it's been like 8 months, and I haven't got it fixed yet. It's just some stupid little plastic thing for my roof rack.
Right.
And we live right next to a place that I know sells that shit.
But every day you look at it, you're like, God, fuck.
Yeah,
like, I need
every single day. Every single day I go to my truck. And it's just like, I really want to get that done in 2014.
All right, good. All right, next one. Spending the rest of the year with whoever you are with at midnight. Not going to happen.
No,
that would be magical, right?
No, if I'd have stayed with that random girl with the sequence that was all fucked up last New Year's, I think it would be very interesting. 2013 would have been very different for me.
And she did, say bitches, so not like friends, because we'll be together at midnight most likely, and it's like we're gonna end up spending most of the year with each other.
Well,
I would
say don't feel like you have to spend the rest of your life with the person you kiss on New Year's Eve. You know, take it as a moment in time where you're kissing each other, and if it's passionate, you know, if you
get
your tongue wagging around in there, you know.
Wouldn't that be sick though to like meet a girl and then kiss her at midnight and then like she's your fucking you guys end up hitting it off and like she's your girlfriend or something? Like how'd you guys meet? Dude, oh, you know, fucking New Year's Eve party.
Dude,
like badass.
I'll tell you right now, I dated a girl that I met at New Year's Eve.
Really?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yeah. No.
For how long did you date her though?
No, dude, we dated for like 6 months.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Well, dude, I met her because it was fucking stupid, man. So this was on Mill Avenue in Tempe. Again, they had like the block party thing. And I was standing waiting for my friend. I was with a friend and we were standing near the porta potties. No joke. And this girl like is standing there waiting for her sister or something like that. And I was waiting for my buddy and we just kind of started talking. And all of a sudden her sister came out and my buddy came out and they kind of liked each other, I guess. And so we just kind of started walking together towards the beer gardens, hung out for a little bit, danced, kissed at midnight. And then we ended up going out.
That's beautiful.
Right?
That's beautiful.
It's funny that you brought it up because that's exactly that happened to me.
That's beautiful. God damn it. I can only hope that I've never had a story like that. Mine are always gruesome and brutal and like they don't work out well.
Well, dude, let me just tell you that kissing with fireworks exploding around you was pretty awesome.
Shut the fuck. I mean, I kissed a girl last year, but I wasn't like we didn't know each other and she ran away like after she kissed me. She was like, I gotta go with my friends. And I was like, okay, whatever. But
maybe you didn't kiss her big enough. Maybe you didn't.
Probably fucked up. Yeah, I'm a good kisser though. I've been told so by my mom. All right, ready? And then Jessica said, "Life. Do you want to talk about life? I don't want to talk about life."
We already kind of talked about life.
Yeah.
We got pretty deep.
Yeah, no. Okay. Next one is back in 1609. Dr. Wecker found a dead man with two double. You know what? You get the idea. Since 80 cases of double headers have been reported, for your information, it's called diphthelia. Diphthelia.
What is diphthelia?
Diphthelia is when you have two dicks or two heads on your dick.
Oh.
This has nothing to do with New Year's. This person is just gross.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
I think I think that'd be awesome. I think you'd have to. Do you think a girl would like that? Like
no,
if a girl was like, "Oh my God, he's got instead of having
double
one
dick.
really big dick, he's got
You're
two
a freak
dicks.
of nature. It's not. You know what I mean? Okay.
But what if it was like it was fine? Like it wasn't
You'd
like
have to find a
disfigured.
freak.
It wasn't like elephantitis of one or something.
Are you
like
talking
that.
2 full dicks like coming off of him, or like a dick with 2 heads coming off of it? Because it's a difference.
I think like side by side, like 2 dicks.
Like a hydra.
Yeah, like a hydra. What if you could
Hydra
But what
dick.
if you couldn't get him? What if you had to get one hard, but you could not have the other one hard?
See, there's just too many variables in having 2 dicks that I think would turn people off. I think it would just be a problem. You'd have to get one removed.
I think it would just be because it'd be redundant. I mean, when
Yeah,
you
but
go
who
pee, it's not like you pee half
She
with
said
one dick and half
80
with the other dick.
cases. 80 cases since 1609. Dudes who have had double dicks.
1609, and there's been 80 cases.
In 400 years. In 400 years, there's been 80 cases.
Is there
So
someone? Is there someone currently living with dipphobia?
There's got to be. I mean, how many generations have been since 1609?
Oh, dude.
Like, say a generation is 50 years. We'll just go 50 years a generation. So 400 years divided by 50 is what? 88 generations. So 80 people in 8 generations. There's got to be at least a couple going on in this generation.
What if you end up getting married in 2014 and you have a child
God
with someone
damn
and,
it.
and the baby comes out
Stop.
with 2 dicks, and you're like, I'm the one, like from a long line of men before me.
It's a recessive gene in our family. It's diphalia, and you've got it, son.
Your great grandpa Jedediah had
Well,
it.
that's what I'm saying. Do you let him keep him, or do you try to stop him from being a freak of nature and just chop one off for him?
I think
at
you
baby,
I think
at
you
birth.
I think you tip the doctor $20 and say, hey man, just take
Just,
care of that shit.
Or do you have to wait till he's a teenager to figure out which one works? Or do they both work? What if one works and one doesn't?
I don't know.
You
I
don't want
think
to
a
get rid of the
doctor.
wrong one.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, they do an X-ray and see like, okay, there's definitely stronger veins going to this one. His blood flow will definitely work in favor on the
is
right
it like
penis.
is it like a Siamese twin type thing?
Ugh, are they not attached at the middle but at the top? And it's just like kind of like there's
Oh
all
my
kinds
God.
of variations.
Oh my God! What if? What if a white man and a white woman had a baby, but the baby came out with dipfolia, with one white dick and one black dick,
And
because the wife had been cheating on him with the black guy.
And the black dick is small and the white dick is huge. Does that throw a spin into everything? Like, what is going on?
What if the baby was just down the middle, white on one side, black on the other side, like fucking Two-Face from Batman?
Like a fucking cookie, like one of those cookies,
Oh
black
my
and
God.
white cookie.
What if that happened? What if that was the thing? Like if your
It's gotta
skin
happen
color got
sometime.
divided by the percentage of what race was in you, like
That'd be amazing. Because then, like these hot girls from like Puerto Rico and stuff.
you're like, oh, what are you? She's like, well, this part right here is Puerto Rican, and this part right here is Brazilian. And
so it's patches instead of a blend. Right now we get a blend. Right now, like a Milano. They call them Milano cookies, or what do they call those fuckers?
Yeah, Milano,
What do they call them?
mulatto,
Like Oreos.
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 Yeah.
Is that what they call them?
Uh-huh.
What else do they call them?
I
Is
don't
that
know.
racist? Are
Black
we
and
supposed to
white?
keep that between you and
Oh,
me?
who cares? But what if we had like
Is that a white-
what if we had black and white spots like a giraffe though? 'Cause
That'd be awesome.
yeah, right?
Could you fuck a girl that was like a giraffe?
Yes.
If she had the right colors, like if she was like, I don't know, that'd be great. I'm into a blue spotted giraffe, but I would never fuck a fucking red spotted giraffe. Girl. Gotta put girl at the end. I don't fuck giraffes. Okay, next topic. Coming out to friends and family about sexual kinks. Yes, apparently it's a thing. Like coming out to them about your sexual kinks. Why do you have to do
I
that?
don't think you have to tell them that.
What if you're into fucking like something that's not
What if
legal?
you're like, what if you're visiting like home for the holidays and your parents are like, honey, just wanted to check on something, and you're like been over the bed with pulling anal beads out or
and
something
then you
like
gotta
that.
explain it to them, right?
Yeah, you'd be like, hey, listen, guys, I'm sorry I had to see that, but I'm into anal beads.
I'm into or like what if you were having someone step on your face or something like that? You kind of have to explain it.
I don't think you'd have to tell your parents though. Why would you?
I don't know. Wouldn't they just get it? Like if your mom saw you pulling anal beads out of you, she's gonna get it. You know what I mean? So what sexual kink would you have to explain to someone?
I guess. I mean, the biggest thing would be if you found out you decided that you were homosexual, or if you discovered that you're homosexual,
not
you came out of the
kinky.
closet.
You're racist.
No, it's not kinky. I'm
She's
just
saying
saying,
kinks. I think you think being gay is kinky, and therefore that's offensive.
I'm
It's
not-
just their orientation.
you're putting words in my mouth, you motherfucker.
Oh yeah. All right. Well,
Well, what
don't
if
know
you
what
like
to
had
say
to
about
call
that.
your dad and you're like, Dad, I've been handcuffed to the bed. Could you like bring your
that's a good one.
can you
Like
bring your bolt cutters and help me
if
out?
you have to call a family member, like, hey, I'm stuck in this leather jacket with the zipper in the back. Like, can you please help me?
I got to go to work this morning, and you live right down the street. Could you just
Can
help
you
me
just
out?
hop over? It'll take a minute.
I didn't want to call the police and be on the fucking 6 o'clock news. Just
Jesus, these topics are super long today. Okay, She said, "Regale us with one of the stories behind your perspective. What it is we did to you. How much longer can we get away with it?" I think what she's saying is talk about who you are, how you got that way, and what we did to make you that way. I don't. That's a complicated fucking thing, man. I don't know if we even want to. That's not a topic.
Yeah, these are like fucking essay questions.
Yeah.
On the like. The
I'm
final,
not taking the SAT
final
right
test.
now. If you want to know about me, then just take me on a date. Treat me nice.
Take him out to Chinese food. He
Yeah,
loves Chinese
I love-
buffet.
I
Take him to a
love the
Chinese buffet.
or Indian buffet. I don't take either. And I will tell you all about me and how I got this way and what
Yeah,
you
he
can
will
do.
not let you get a word in.
Let me talk to you about my life. Okay. Another one is, I'm 5 months into my first pregnancy and married. Why do you guys think it's okay to offer to rub oil into my belly while looking at it as if it's a steak? Kink is fine, but come on. This is a border not to be crossed unless it is offered, right?
Wait, is
So-
she talking about random people coming up to her being 5 months pregnant and
And
rubbing?
wanting to rub oil on her belly. I think she's a liar. That's not.
I think,
I
if
think the
someone
look
wants,
is
if
what
so-
she's
if
getting.
someone might want to touch your belly, and they might,
She
want to
said
feel
offer.
a kick.
She said offer. Guys, so she must be single, so she must be not walking around with her baby daddy. Because then guys would not. You don't walk up to a dude's
That's
girl
sad.
and be like,
Yeah.
"Can I rub oil on your belly?" But
Do you think it's just bros that are like hanging out with this girl? Like, oh man,
She
she got pregnant with this asshole, but I want to swoop in and
I
like.
want
be
to fucking take care of that child.
Yeah.
I'm gonna raise it. I'm gonna make it have a good life.
Do you
I'm
think
like,
maybe they're trying to put oil and lotion on your belly because they're afraid you might get stretch marks? I'm sorry.
Maybe they're
Had
just
to say
being
it.
helpful. Well,
Had
she
to say
says as if it was a steak. Now, my first reaction is, we should open a baby steak restaurant.
Baby
you think that's a
steak.
good baby
Got it.
steak?
Yeah, it's from a steak from a baby cow. This is a steak from a baby.
I think that's a classy name.
baby
Like,
moose.
come on over to Baby Steaks. We'll take care of you.
Sounds like baby cakes.
Is there a baby cakes?
Oh man, baby cakes could be the dessert menu.
yeah, it's the dessert
area.
menu. You got baby steaks and baby cakes.
Oh, we could be famous for our baby shakes.
Baby shakes. Oh Jesus! Oh Jesus!
Can I get a vanilla baby shake,
A
please?
baby shake and steak. Okay, steak. Is it steak and shake or shake and steak? I
It's
think we'll get sued if it's steak and shake, so we have to go with shake and steak.
shake and steak.
Baby shake and steak.
Baby shake and steak.
Sounds like a dance.
I like it.
All right.
Do the baby shake and steak.
Next topic is going to be a long one, too. I'll try to get through this, guys. Obviously, metaphysics, conspiracy theories. Don't you have more than enough deceitful influences in America at the moment? Denver Airport, the holographic universe. Religion is always a good one. Life, love, future, and have fun. Wow, that was a statement. What is with the fucking topic suggestions tonight? Did that feel like someone's epitaph rather than fucking...
Was he just listing off topics for us?
I think he was saying a bunch of shit, yeah, which we're not going to do. You have to kind of... People, you have to kind of say one word and really stick your guns
Yeah,
to that.
like say tacos. And we will
Tacos.
We will talk for 45 minutes about
We
fucking
need
tacos.
dumb shit. If you could have just said conspiracies or metaphysics.
Yeah,
like,
and I feel like it's insulting when you put a question like that up because it makes me feel dumb. Okay?
it was just not hard. We don't like sentences, basically. Sentences you have to read, and then you have to think about, and then you have to come out with an idea. And we just don't like any part of that process. All right, be all cliche and tell us about new you for 2014, the year of stupid Valentine. What the fuck does that mean? The year of the stupid Valentine? Is that a real thing?
Is this the year of the Valentine? Like the year of
Two-
the fucking ox or the year of the chicken?
Well, wait a second. 2014. What day is Valentine's Day on?
It's February
Yeah, what day though?
14th.
Yeah, February 14th. So 2/14 is kind of like February
Oh
14th.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
okay.
year of the stupid,
Okay.
the year of the Valentine. It's a love making year. Is that what this year's coming up?
Oh shit.
Are we gonna fucking just banging chicks left? Is everyone going back to the good old days, like the fucking heathens?
That could be a goal for us. We need to go to a sex party, like something where you just sit around like a drum circle and
I
there's
believe
just
those are
people,
called
like,
an orgy.
Yeah.
You want to go to a classy orgy?
You know what I think we should do is I think we should be hired like a party crew, and what we do is we go and we have to try to set up orgies. We're like the team captains, and we like set up things like, all right guys, everyone come in, everyone puts their keys in a fishbowl, and everyone has to
I'll bring the dick. I'm gonna bring the dick. They're like, God, we could have an orgy if there was just some guy who could just bang all of us. That's gonna be my
No,
role.
dude, that's what I'm saying is that every orgy has to have just one person to start off and just be like, all right, well, let's get this fucking party going.
So you and me are gonna go to parties and just start banging chicks, and then everyone else will join in. That's
Yes.
that's our role. Go, Evan and McKay, go into this party and just start banging chicks.
They have no shame. No, we'll go in there with like girls we know and stuff like that.
Oh,
And
Okay,
we're
you're
like,
not going freelance.
No,
you're
dude,
you're bringing in your
no,
own
dude,
team.
here's what we do: is we fucking go undercover, like fucking 21 Jump Street. So we'll be like at a party, and like
This
you
girl
and I-
just starts
you-
sucking. Yeah.
you and I will be like buddies or something like that, and we'll be like really like we'll get to know everyone, you know, like for like an hour, like playing drinking games and all that kind of shit. And then we'll be like, "Hey, dude, check out those two girls over there," and they'd be like, "Hi." And we're
That's
like,
porn,
we're
dude.
like, you guys are hot. Yeah, be like IRL.
We're starting a porn.
porn IRL.
Those exist, man. Those bang party porns. It's like they throw a party, and then they pay a girl and a guy to fuck on camera, and you know that they're paid because you'll see the girls in other porns. Like, oh, I saw her in this bang party thing, so obviously that there's companies like that. Isn't that amazing? Like someone makes money, someone makes a living. Like, what do you want to do, Evan, as a career? Like, I don't want to go to my job anymore. Like, let's start a fucking porn business where we throw rage parties and we
That's
have a
what
couple people bang.
That's what I'm saying we should do.
What-
I didn't say it hasn't already been done.
What's
I'm
our
saying that's
spin
what
on
we
it,
should
though?
do.
We need a spin on it.
They're all bar mitzvahs.
Okay. Not bar mitzvahs, just bar mitzvahs.
Yeah,
That's the
where
guy
It's
one.
a young man learning the ways of nature.
All the fucking girls just start
This is how
blowing
babies
them.
are made.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. We could. I'm trying to think of a fun spin.
That is a fun spin. That was brilliant. Bar mitzvahs. There's got to be a bar mitzvah point. Well, he's 13 years old, so I don't know.
Oh yeah, it's pretty.
Is he 13 or 15?
Age.
15 is quinceañera.
Yeah, quinceañera is 15, but it's not quinceañera for a guy.
No,
For a
that's just a
15-year-old
girl.
boy.
Do guys have something over there?
They've got to, right? I
I
know
have no
quinceañera is
idea.
where they get dressed up all.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Well,
it's been an hour.
It's been an hour. I've got to piss like a fucking racehorse. I think
Do
we've.
you really want to compare yourself to a racehorse?
Yes. I'm going to start a bang porn commercial thing. And I'm
Racehorse
gonna- and
porn.
And I have 2 dicks ready to go. 2 giant white ones. Like a hydra that just fucking bangs chicks out. That's our spin on porn, is that we get the failure guys. It's like these girls have to suck 2 dicks off of one guy.
Can you get that installed? Can you get like another dick installed?
Dick installed. They're going to have to split yours in half and then kind of like graft them and grow. So if you
I've got plenty of extra length and girth. They could probably get 2 regular size.
I'm going to gross you out a little bit here. Okay? There is guys currently who get their dicks surgically split.
like forked tongues.
Yes.
Yeah.
That exists. It's terrible. I've seen a picture. Someone just showed me a picture. I did not
On the
Google
dark
it
side of the
yeah,
internet?
Yeah, and I saw it and it just ruined my life. But
Oh.
that's that. 2014 is going to be an amazing year. Go kiss a fucking
Kiss
sweet,
someone.
sweet
kiss
honey.
someone. Kiss your
Kiss
dog.
someone.
Kiss a cat. Kiss
kiss yourself
yourself.
in the mirror.
Yeah.
Tell yourself you're the fucking man, or you're the shit, and go about that every day.
I think that's good advice.
Right.
I'm sure we're going to be talking about, more stuff down the future. I think the podcast is going strong. So thanks
Gonna
for
add
listening.
video. We've been
We're gonna-
saying that for 41 episodes. We're gonna add video, boys and girls.
Somehow, some
So
way.
you can see how pathetic we look when we're doing this, which is really bad.
And you'll see that we're high as fucking kites too. That's going to be fun.
All right. Good luck in 2014. See you later, 2013. Go fuck yourself. I'm done with you.
Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
Fuck us too,
Fuck
if you could.
Fuck us too,
Come
if you
over.
could.
But mainly fuck yourself.
We want you to mainly fuck yourself and then fuck us a little.
Yeah. Fuck your neighbors.
Just
Fuck your-
everything.
Your postman at your house. The UPS guy.
This escalated quickly from kissing everyone to fucking everyone. Fuck the mirror. Fuck yourself.
Yeah.
All right.
Fuck us all.